water bottle collection over here is gaining wisdom. We will ultimately recycle. There we go. You all want to put some boxing gloves on? We still have the drill. Have you ever done any striking, Austin?
Not really.
Okay.
Basic stuff when I was in the military.
Okay. So we gotta consider stance a whole lot, like as we complement each other versus if we uncompliment, so to speak. There's a big difference in stance, right? So if we are in a complementary stance, the strikes come in a much more different, pattern. When we're in a non-complementary stance, things get a little wilder because you end up stepping on feet. And the big thing, I think, is the cross. One of the heaviest punches comes right through the middle and can split really easily. Otherwise, my cross is coming down the pipe here, and he's got a lot more defense on it. So in most cases, most guys will try to complement you whichever way you switch. Some guys do not switch the feet and fight exclusively with one hand forward. Are you right or left-handed? Oh, good. So I believe that switching feet is absolutely critical. And especially in MMA where you might get your leg rung, bam, once your leg is in trouble, you need to get that sucker back. A really good leg kicker is going to get in on your front leg a lot more than your rear leg. Because getting to that rear leg puts me in a lot more striking risk. Whereas out here I can clock your lead leg and stay out of your range. So your lead leg is going to take the brunt of the punishment. And once it gets rung, bam, you're going to be like, oh, you're going to need to put that thing in the back and preserve it to survive. So being able to switch is huge. And we were talking last week about the regular complementary stance where I'm literally aiming my lead toe at his sternum. My toe of my lead foot is pretty much, I'm always trying to aim it right at his sternum. If it's over here, I'm out of the battery, so to speak. But then again, there's a different style, lead hand low or fighting sideways. We see a lot of great fighters, Michael Page, a lot of great fighters turn sideways. And in that case, radically different style. King Green, he's very successful recently in MMA, and he fights lead hand low in a conventional stance, which is just nuts. It's really crazy. The guy's amazing. But you gotta remember that if you hold your hands high, your opponent sees them launching, has more ability to counter them. But if you hold your hands low, Sean Strickland does this a lot. A lot of these punches come from weird angles. You don't see them coming. They pick them up and wham over they're very, very unconventional and weird. But they can land really hard. At first, we try to be as conventional as possible. And later on down the road, we'll try to get into more, a little more variance. But man, if you do a scoop of the front kick, you come up and you try to kick somebody in front, and they'll scoop it here. Throw that front kick off the front leg, right here. And so they scoop that a lot of times. You get that scoop a lot of times. So you'll use that lead hand to scoop it out of the way. You'll see guys do this combination, like scoop that leg so it throws me out of the way. Here I come. Boom. And then they'll turn and kick you with a nice spinning kick. Like Muay Thai guys, they don't throw spinning kicks. That comes from like karate and taekwondo. So the MMA game, we want to be a hybrid and do all that shit, right? Classic boxing technique. You throw your jab out, one of the main problems you got is the cross coming over the top. It hits very, very hard. And they'll time you. So that jab comes out, and you got to worry about your counter cross coming over the top to clock you. So when I throw my jab, I very likely, yes, exactly, I'm very likely going to take my hand I'm going to throw my jab like this. He can throw the cross over the top. Boom, he can reach me. But if I'm throwing my jab like this, I start to sneak that hand over. He throws the cross. I got a deflector, right? But don't worry about hooks and stuff like that. So when you pump that jab out, think about sneaking your hand right over here. So come on over on Gabriel. Gabriel, stay in the middle. So just throw the jab out lightly. Just throw the jab out lightly. Jab. This is going to be your lead hand. Ooh, yep. Oh, so that's what you got to worry about. Now, you throw the jab out lightly. Throw the jab. Yes. Oh, throw the jab out. Aha, there we go. Okay, get in the middle. All right, now take turns intercepting. Each one guy throws 3 jabs. The other one just blocks them with the catch. All right, good. Your turn, Austin. Give me 3. And make an effort to try to split the guard. Try to split the guard. And there's debate, like the Bruce Lee vertical fist, right? And in MMA gloves, your gloves are smaller and they sneak through differently. And so guard up, people will throw the punch like this. Wham! Like the Bruce Lee vertical fist. It's argued that turning the jab over is a harder punch. It lands heavier because you got more deltoid, you got more rectus abdominis and all that. Versus the vertical fist, where it's more or less a speed punch, and it can be like a hybrid uppercut. Like they can come in there and just like pop, trying to bop your head out of there. So there's times where you can throw that jab vertically, but in general, you want to try to work it over. And now, when I throw that in here, the pocket, I want you to kind of smack it down a little. Smack it away. But I don't want your hand to go too far. Like throw the jab, I don't want this. Throw the jab, I want that. Throw it. So I'm trying to catch that sucker. Throw the jab at me. That's kind of how I want y'all to catch it. Nice pop. I want to hear a nice thump. Pop. And you can use either one, lead or back, it doesn't matter. Pawing it down. Throw jabs just off the lead hand. You snuck across it. I do want it to be only one hand though. If you throw that jab, I don't want to throw it. I don't want you to throw it. I don't want you to reach out with both hands, right? Because once both hands are out there, there ain't a lot to protect you. One hand back. So one is going to be your primary smack. Just throw it. Bam. Whoa. Throw your jab. Bam. 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 Boom. So I want to double. Those are beautiful. You throw that jab, and I can pop it down. Look, I'm riding it. Put it back. Okay, throw your jab out. Put it back. No, still on top. You can ride it. Throw it at me. Right? Ride it. So you throw that jab at me. I'm still on top. Throw the jab. Look, you had to use both hands. See? You reached up with the other hand. So you threw the jab. I got on top of it. I jabbed you. You didn't like that. He didn't like this. But look, then you let me get you with the other one. See? See? Get in there. Who's throwing here? Who's throwing here? Who's throwing here? Who's throwing here? I want you to ride that. Throw the jab. And then come on in on it. Throw the jab. Ooh, feel that? Ooh, that's what I love. Oh, right? Yes. Pry that hand down. Ride it. There it is now. You feel that? Feel that? Bold though. Bold shit there. Yeah. Step in too. You feel that jab. Oh. I'm taking up real estate on you. And you'll see a lot of times just by muting your arms, just getting my hands on yours. I can shut my eyes and I know where you are. You can't hit me. I'm just trying to hold on to you. You know, classic holding technique. That was good. You rode that one. Yeah, get on it. Good. Now step up and crowd him. When you feel that, step up and crowd him. Now I'm putting my elbow in on you like that. I'm loving this because I'm on top of your hands. I can elbow the crap out of you, right? If you can get on top, you can elbow, right? If you're on the bottom, I have a hell of a time elbowing, especially for a tall guy. You come in high, you get on top of these guys, bam, you can drive them crazy with elbows. Really great technique is when you get on top, elbows all the time. You got him, but if he's on top, you got nothing. He's got all the elbows. Yeah, suck it up. Get on top. Suck that jab up. Get on top. What about his other hand? Reach over and get on top of it. Yeah. Reach over and get on top. Remember, this ain't going to be Queen Victoria rules boxing. 99% of our boxing is the dirtiest you ever. You almost ought to be wearing MMA gloves because we are constantly tying the guy, constantly tying him up. These little short knees, these are the bread and butter. But man, you will get so many. One of my favorite techniques is knees. I love knees. And man, you get those hands tied up. You get in, and man, these little short knees just coming up and just driving them nuts. Catch that jab and ride it in, tie him up. Who's punching? Who's punching? Timing. Nice. Oh, get on top. You had no reason. You could easily got on top. He had to let you in. You let him in on that. He didn't grab on top. Tie it up.
From right here, we're doing from right there.
So he's got a ride. I want him now to block that other hand with this. Now he's safe. And you step up and crowd the man off those jabs. You do not want a guy out here, Muhammad Ali, and you pop, 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 just constantly driving you nuts. So when those jabs come in that annoying flicker fashion, you eventually grab on them, tie me up. Up. Good. Yes. Excellent. That's what I want. Tie. All right. Good. I like that instinct to step outside too.
But you punch this. I'm a little lost right here.
Okay, no, don't worry about it. You're getting the jab hang well. So throw the jab. You're getting in here pretty well, right? Now the next thing I'm wanting you to do is to step forward and take the other arm. You can just reach up and grab here if you want to, but he can still punch a little bit over there. Eventually, once you got this pushed down and you're pushing that down, there ain't a lot he can do. You've got most of the opportunities. You've got to worry about takedowns and bear hugs, stuff like that. But just for now, I'm trying to get you to swat the jab. Mainly jab swat.
So he throws a jab.
You get that jab under control and use it to come inside and tie him up. So he can't bother you with the jab.
I'm still not doing that.
So you got, throw that jab out. Boom. Okay. I got that tie up. My next step is I'm going to scoot up. I'm going to tie that. That's right. I got my hands on yours. Use your back hand. Throw that jab, snatch, and then step up and tie him up with your hands on top. Your hand on top. Stop. Okay, well, you got that? Now take this one and reach over and get on top. This one. Reach over and get on. There you go. Now you got your hands on top of his. He has to leave. He can try fighting you, but you got the advantage by pressing him down and you can elbow him. He's going to have to leave, and that's going to exhaust him. If I can high jab you and stay out here all night, I can work it down. But if you throw those jabs, and eventually, see what I got? I'm happy because I'm on top. I can lay on you. You've got to work harder. You've got to work harder. Now, I got to think about knees, but if I'm pressing you down, you can't get that nice big count. The hardest knee is when you can lean your head back. When you can grab them and boom, lean back. If you've got them hunched over or tied up, they can annoy you, but probably not going to hit you with a knee that ends your night. Let's move to a different draw. Okay. So now I'm going to use the jab to sneak around you. What I'm trying to do is move to your closed side. There's two different sides. One's much more dangerous. If you move this way, you're moving into the heaviest shot I got. So if I throw jabs, well, I'm going to stick with the jab for now. If I throw jabs at you, I move this way, gambling. Because that big cross coming in, and I'm moving directly into it. And you never get hit harder in your life than when you're trying to hit somebody. If I'm standing still and he throws a punch at me and hits me, bam, that hurts. But if I'm throwing a punch at him and he throws over and hits me while I'm leaning, while I'm lurching towards him, boom, it lands so much harder. So think about which direction I want to move. I want to move behind him. Would I really like it if he just stood still and didn't move at all? And then, oh man, I've never been so happy. If I can get over to your side, I can hit him on the flat part of his head. Like when the punch comes in, the orbital round part of your head is the best place to get hit. The worst place to get hit is on the high flat. So if you can get over on the side of your opponent, over there, and get him still, boom, man, let me tell you, those are huge. And a combo you will land that will make you feel like Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson is when you get over on a guy and you hit him with an uppercut and a cross. So you get actually over on his side, uppercut, takes his head out of his guard, pop, and then you clean him over the top. Man, that is huge. So, you never want to move toward that hand. I'm always going to be sneaking that way, sneaking that way. And you saw me step on your toe. It works. It works. So, I'm going to throw a jab at you. Scooch. Scooch. Try to step on that toe. Aha! Yeah. Gave me that lateral firing solution. Try that out.
Me first, then first.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Step on that toe. You got to step on that toe. So see, every time you throw the jab and you scoot out, he scoots. See him scooting? See, but he ought to be looking at your jab, not thinking about getting his toe stepped on. Uh-oh. Gotcha. Gotcha. So, oh, you missed. Step, 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 step. Clean, clean. Buddy, you step on that, you catch that toe. Right? Step. You hit a guy in the back of the head, right here, buddy. Ching. Oh man. Dizzy. Ah. It's difficult.
It is.
It's difficult.
It's hella difficult.
It's difficult. Once you get it though, you're gonna love this. Strategically stepping on toes. And remember, MMA, this is legal. It is absolutely legal. People forget about this. You tie your guy up, bam! Man, the heel. Oh, God, it's sick. Sick thing to do to people. I can't believe it's legal. But it works. Jab, jab, jab. You're throwing jabs. Lead hand. Lead hand gets him guard. Get your guard up. See, what I'm trying to do is get him to guard up. Up, up, up. Getting that guard up. Getting that guard up. When I feel like I got him clammed up, it's like jab, 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 jab. Jab, 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 jab. Oh! Little slick toe step. Wait until he's clamped. Nice and clamped. You know what he's trying to do. Step. You really got to separate it. You really got to separate it. You got to get the step and go, aha, gotcha. And then flat. All right, stop. Let's do this. You just hold still. Come in here. Just hold still. All right, I want you just to step on the toe. Just to step on the toe, and then get over the side. Just step on the toe, and then step over the side. That's it. Yes. It doesn't have to be a lot. Yeah, you don't have to get real high up on him. You can just catch. You can just do the romantic inner twinkle. That's all it takes. Keep that foot from sneaking away again. Oh, you feel that? Look at how I'm setting my hips. Bam, whoa. Look at this, it's open season. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, one more time. Yeah, buddy. All right, Gary, let's see. Just step on the toe and swing yourself into position. You ain't step around. I don't need to cut that clock. Cut that pie. You're stepping up and not around.
Stepping around first.
Yeah, no, you step as soon as you get as soon as you catch it, step around. I also want you to be ready for these. This is a really good time to shoot. Really good time. Snatch leg, anything. It's a really good spot. Oh, that was better. Did you feel that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you moved. You got some real estate on that one. Close, close. You really want to suck up behind them, sneak up behind them. Whoa, that was getting there.
I lost balance.
Off balance, but you really got over. One of the things that Tyson did so well was switch his feet. You'll see Tyson do these drills all the time. He'd come up to his training partner, 1, 2, 3, and then get over to the side. He'd come. Always trying to switch in his feet. Always trying to get over on your side. He did it super fast, and of course, his head bobs. That was one of the things he did the best. Incredible. Mike was exceptional at cutting corners. Just take a look. Exceptional at cutting corners. Huge fan.
Nice to meet you, bro.
How old are you? 23. How about you? 34.
USIC, located underground utilities. Flex up.
I used to work in a gun store. Shooting full time, so I applied another part-time job. Close back on?
Yeah, let me do one quick drill with her.
Okay.
Take a couple minutes because next thing we're gonna work on some leg shots. We'll wear you down a bit so get your two up. Switch. I'm giving you the jab hand right here. Let's do a shot drill real quick. You don't need those for now. So this is really about visualization. The leg shot Like there's a difference between snatches and shots. A shot is when you actually go down to the ground and you shoot. You shoot in on your opponent, and either you come up or you just try to take them down from there. Whereas a snatch is just reaching down and snatching the leg, just pulling it. So a shot is very different. You got it's interesting visual aid. And if you visualize this, your shots will always be exponentially better. So regular fighting stance, just take the rope or the belt and put it between your feet like that. So what that does is it gives me a line to shoot for. So I do not want the initial phase of a shot is the step in, okay? The next phase is driving the knee down and getting hold of the legs. There was blast pressure there. And a lot of times that blast pressure, bam, that's all you need to take them down. You just hit them like you just dive into the legs. Sometimes you get in there, you gotta scramble your way. There's 100,000 different scenarios. But penetration is a huge factor. So what I want to do is visualize that line between his feet. So I never want to step before the line. I actually want to step on the line. You step way in there. And that's what gives your shot the pressure. If I'm out here and I shoot, I have a certain amount of pressure. However, if I step deeper when I shoot, boom, you felt the difference. I mean, how much tighter? When I got in on that, you felt all my weight immediately. Whereas before, you had way more time to swallow. So, come on in. Okay, right before you shoot, you've got to step in, okay? Step in, put your knee down, grab his legs. Okay, that is,
Both or just one?
doesn't matter, whatever's available. If you can collect them both, do it. But sometimes, it just depends what you're working. Shoot in. Okay, that feels good. Or, go ahead, shoot in, just grab the first leg. Okay, you didn't really shoot on me, you cheated on me a little bit there. I want you to drive yourself down to that knee. Give yourself that forward. Yeah, see, you gotta work on that. Okay, so we're gonna do something. So step, and then drive your knee down forward. Yes. Yes, okay. Now, this is gonna feel really crowded. You're gonna feel way too close. But after a while, you'll just get the drop pressure, it'll feel natural. This time, when you step, try to at least touch the belt. And now you're gonna feel a lot more weight hitting you.
Oh, I forgot
Okay,
to
come
move.
closer. Yes, step closer. Yes. Now drive down, drive down, drive down. Feel that pressure? Feel that pressure. Now this time, do
I'm
this.
trying to do it slow first.
Do that. Yes, smart. Listen, here's the thing. If you go slow through the technique, it takes a lot more muscle to keep it, you're gonna work harder. If you just drop, you're using your body, and that works. There's a lot of people, this is a classic takedown in MMA. A guy will kick someone in the body, throw up a kick, boom! And he'll actually get the takedown. You'll actually get kicked in the body, double over, ugh, and he'll get the takedown. Oh, nothing used to drive me crazier than one of my guys in the last couple minutes of a fight would go out there and that would happen to him. And they would lose points because the guy got a takedown at the end of the fight. He's like, do not kick at all at that point. Unless you're a really good kicker. It's not worth it. But anyway, okay, now, just get a toe on the belt. Yes, and now drive your knee down between his legs. Do you feel that depth? Did you feel that?
Yeah.
What a difference. Your weight is hitting his hips before it hits the ground.
If I was gonna drop my shoulder, it's all body weight.
It varies, depends on what he does. What he does depends. It's just, you're going to feel him and react and chase him around. So don't worry about it. Don't think you need to do it a specific way. Just visualize the difference between that long shot and that tight shot. And you guys are smart. I like you guys more scientific than a lot of people that get in here. And you understand these different terms where the weight bearing lands differently. Like later on, we're going to do a ground technique where the weight should be on them, not on the mat. That's the difference. Okay, go ahead. Boom! Nice, nice. This time, when you go in, you're hooking that leg well. I like that. And now, cup low, and just lay on it. Watch that leg will fold right underneath you. Cup it. Now just lean in. Lay on that. Lay on it. Ride it down. Ride it down. I want your face pressed to his thigh like it's the most beautiful woman you ever had in your life. I mean, I want you to love it. You guys keep here? You'd be like, oh. Right. Lay on that. This, so you do not want any separation on that leg. You want on it. No separation at all. Damn. Nice. Yeah, that's the best kind. That's the best kind of takedown. If you can toe that leg underneath you and use your body weight to lay on it. Use the crash pad. Aim yourself so you fall toward the crash pad. That thing is worth its weight in gold.
I don't want to fall on anybody's stuff.
No. We gotta have enough sense to not put our cell phones in the right locations. Okay, all right, okay. All right, switch sides. This should be a little more challenging for you, Austin, because of your height. Shorter guys, shorter hips, better shots. Yeah, so at first, because I want you to do it, it ain't wrong, this is different. But I want you to experience the difference in the weight ride. At first, step well in front of it and commit it. Okay, so one more time. Put your foot down. Stop. Now drive that knee to that belt. Yes, okay. Gently. I don't want you to flop on your knee. I want you to roll. Here, honey, come in. My knee hurts. Here. My hip hurts. Watch how she gradually puts her knee down. You can stand there. Yeah. Finish the takedown. There's a specific technique to it. Boom. Here. Show them the long shot. Here, line up next to her and mimic her leg movement. Show them the long shot. Go down the line with him, Gabriel, and shoot with him. Get in the middle, Alicia. Now this drill will train you. Show them the drill, the long shot. Yeah. You all go down on your knees with her. You'll see. Do what she does. Drive it down. Pull the other one up. Yeah. Okay. Now I want you to drag that back leg.
Yep.
Drag it. Stay low. You see how her hips are staying at the same exact level? They're not coming up. Your back leg drags. That's one of the reasons why we wear knee pads and crap. So we slide easier across the mat. Slide. Yes, that was it. You feel that?
Yeah.
That was good. There it is, close. A little hop, you did a little hop. Drive that knee down. There it is, there it is. You just had to base yourself. You did. This is tougher for tall guys. Well, don't come up on me. Slide. Stay low. No, don't come up. I want you to take your, it is hard. It's hard. Drive. Try to think about driving your knee down, nothing else. And let that back leg, let it drag behind you. Yeah, don't worry about using your hand. You're going to have to use your hand sometimes to get things to balance. Yeah. There it is, Gabriel. Oh, there it is! There it is! If you just would have drugged that leg up a little smoother, you got it that time. Yes! Yes! Do it 3 or 4 more times. This might blow your hips, guys. These are, if you're not used to this drill, you're going to be like, oh, that feels funny. That's it. There it is, Gabriel. You got it. There it is. Uh-oh, he hopped up on me. Gabriel, every one was good that time. One more. It's tougher for tall guys. Now, you can even take a little step. Now with your front leg, take a little step before you
Yeah,
drive.
if you need space.
Take a little step out. Yes. That lurches you. Not bad, not bad. Yeah. Your main challenge is that you're hopping your back leg rather than just dragging it. That's fine. You'll eventually get the drag. One more time. We'll go back to the shot. Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. Let's go back to the drill. Back to the shot. You guys are getting that. That's good. That is called the long step or penetration step. There are millions of awesome videos on YouTube. All kinds of really good, intricate.
And lots of stuff you can do off of that.
Oh, there's so much that works off of that, yeah. So first step with, give yourself a full foot away from the belt. And then after 3 or 4 of those, I want you to at least touch your toe on the belt. When you become a psychic wrestling freak, you're going to step so far in, you won't believe it. At one point, you will discover that penetration, you cannot over-penetrate. It's impossible. It's impossible. The further you step, the tougher your blast is. Okay. Nice. And when you get to that leg, hold on to it like it's a log in a frickin' a hurricane. You're like a palm tree in a hurricane. Once you get your clavicle to that femur, man, I'm telling you, that's what I want, that drag. Nice. Feel it? Yeah, feel it? Okay. Now, deeper penetration step. And ultimately, your drop momentum is going to land on his hips. And you're going to feel that sweet spot where you are landing. And what you do here, that you don't want them to sprawl. There is a magic. They call it the Greco-Roman wedge, the 45-degree wedge. And they do these crazy drills where, like, you can't pick the guy up because he stays in this perfect wedge. And you can just walk over and put him in a hole, and you can't pick him up because he's got the perfect wedge. So you got to break the posture, right? If you can get him standing straight up and down, the bear hug, it works way better. But when you're in on the hips, if I can get you like this, get you in that position, that crank, you're going down. Really posture based. Now this time, same technique, but I want you to get a toe, just a toe, a little deeper. Come out a little further from the crash pad. You got plenty of room to fall. Another foot or 2. He's so long. Yeah, there it is. Just a toe. That was deep. Yeah. And drive your knee down. Okay. The next step is bringing your other foot up. Alicia, show them that part. Penetrates in, don't go down, Gabriel. Don't go down. I want you to resist and try to stay standing. Okay, now, see what she just did? Yeah, now see, she got both legs pushing. And you can hook them, what they call kasodagake. So this time, hook the back leg too. Pull that leg up and hook it. Keep it pushing. Hold up, yeah. She just blocked it. A better hook, Alicia. Better hook.
I resist or let her.
No, you resist. Yeah, don't make it easy. You should go down if she gets hooked. Uh-oh. Drive your knee down. There it is. See, now that back foot now can come up and around and actually block the retreat. Okay, pop it there. That you don't have to do that tonight. I'm just saying that's next level, right? Right now, just cup it, lay on it. Later on, you're going to step up with that other foot, and you'll be able to stand up.